Just as I got on the bus on the way to work, I find out that this was released at 1 a.m. Sydney time. It is now 10 p.m. My body is ready. Chills down my spine.
So, this is home now.
Home. Family.
And where are they?
Not far.
This world... well, it looks good. But it's wrong. Broken. Falling apart. Just like the Horde. Do you know? Do you know what she's done while you've been hiding?
I left that life behind. I'm no one's savior. I will not lead the Horde.
I didn't ask. But I hoped you would at least fight for it.
Best rogue scene ever.
You were followed!
I followed them.
Oh.
You and I, we don't get to hide.
Can I just say how many chills down my spine I got in the final few seconds of that? And yeah, I know, I keep saying that I get chills down my spine. I express that to let you guys know what I'm feeling. But what I mean, behind those chills, of course, is the excitement and the hype that I feel to continue playing. In the last few months, it has been very difficult for me to log on because there was so little to do. Yeah, I can do the dailies. Yeah, I can do the weekly farming the war fronts to get the cool skins. But that's not what Warcraft's about. I always used to either level my ults, play the PvP, or do the raids. I don't have time to make regular raids, and LFR is cancer. PvP is kind of dead. And I've pretty much played the storyline on both the Horde and the Alliance. And I'm kind of, to be honest, sick of making gold. I've got 2 gold cap, 20-something million. I need the story. I love the story. And when I see this, I'm just like, it's coming, The same thrill I get for a Game of Thrones episode. And this new patch is going to be massive. New zone, new quest lines, new upcoming raid. I've been waiting for this. I think we all have. That's what I'm excited about. This is the reason why I still play Warcraft. And yes, I haven't played it regularly in a while, but that's because I played all the content there is for me to play, and I'm waiting for the new content. I've slowly leveled up a few more ults, but it's not the same. I very much enjoy the storyline on both sides, on both the Alliance and the Horde side, and I really want to experience it. And we've been drip-fed the story and content so far. This expansion is so slow, and yes, we have classic vanilla coming out. Well, it's not vanilla because it's based on 1.1. Another video, but you get what I mean. I need that. And yeah, classic's going to come out, and that's going to be cool. And we'll probably all play that. Some of us will rush like crazy to get to the endgame content, and some of us will play with our friends bit by bit, and some of us will do an Iron Man challenge. That's a good stream idea. Once a week, do an Iron Man challenge. You guys know what I mean. Anyone that's played Warcraft from back in the day would understand. Back from... I got into it in Warcraft 3. And I was a little bit late to the World of Warcraft party. I never got to experience endgame raiding in vanilla, and so that's my chance. And things like this get me really hyped up. This is the old Warcraft thing. It's in its core, the orcs, the humans, even the undead. It's the essence of Warcraft. It's the war in Warcraft. It's not farmcraft, We're not farming transmog. We're not farming gold. We're not farming crap. It's Warcraft. There needs to be, war in Warcraft. It is what it is. And that's what I've been waiting for, and I believe that's what a big chunk of the community has been waiting for. And I sure as hell hope that the final arc, or next 1 or 2 acts and arcs in the expansion, live up to all the hopes that we've had. Legion felt, what was the one after that? No, Legion felt good. What was the one before that? Warlords of Draenor was, Warlords of Draenor was, Legion was, And I really want Battle for Azeroth to be epic, because Sylvanas was my favorite character in Warcraft 3. I loved it a bit because she was a boss. Even when I couldn't speak English properly, she was a boss. She sacrifices her life for her own people. She almost kills Arthas one-on-one. Kel'Thas, saved his butt. She was a badass. I love that about her. In World of Warcraft, it was one of my favorite moments when I was playing it, and one of my friends is like, follow me, and I went into the Undercity the first time, and I got to see Sylvanas. I'm like, whoa, that's so cool, She's been my favorite character for a while. And while I don't feel it's appropriate for her to have a redemption arc, because she is following the path of Stalin. Garrosh was Hitler, she is Stalin. I don't think it's appropriate for her to have a redemption arc, because she's pretty much, chosen her path. She's triggered by the very concept of hope. She burns it away. She wants to burn anything that has even the remote speck of hope in it. For her, it's a fight for survival now, because she knows what waits for her on the other side. It's just darkness. It's torture. It's hell. She'll do anything she can to avoid it. I believe she will cross any boundary, cross any line, ally with anyone, whether it, be Helya, whether it be an old god, whether it be the void, anything. I believe for Sylvanas, she will do anything to survive because she knows if she dies, that's it. You know, she's going to a much worse place. She's down on her... I'm going to get the names wrong, so I'm not going to say it because... Vrykul or whatever she has, that's probably not the correct, but you get what I mean. She's down, so she cannot be resurrected. She's got one left because for whatever effing reason she put hers on the front line to resurrect people, trading one of those for a warden. Worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, maybe ever. I want to see an epic climax. I believe that's what her story deserves. She's been an epic character from the get-go, and if she's got to die, it better be a bloody glorious end. We're talking Arthas level of end. She's been around longer than Arthas. She's contributed to the story, I'd say the same amount, if not more. She's been around over the ages. She's got an excellent character arc. She's been developed amazingly over the years. If you're not too familiar with her, I'm sure you can dig up a lot of wiki and lore and videos about the backstory of Sylvanas. I want to see a glorious ending, or even if a layup for another expansion. If she goes dark side and teams up with the old gods and the void lords or whatever she gets involved with, I want it to be climactic. I want it to be memorable. I want it to be good. I don't want a cheap, rushed ending, a little bit like Game of Thrones at the moment. I want something awesome. I want something glorious. I want something fulfilling. I want something that I can sink my teeth into and enjoy playing and remember and think back on decades away from now. That's what Warcraft is for me. And it makes me sad when they rush an expansion or rush a patch or rush content or focus on mounts and other things. I understand it's a business, but at the same day, they're bastardizing their legacy, really. They created Warcraft out of nothing, and to turn it into a cash cow that's milked dry and then milked way after it's dead is sad. And if it's got to end, I want it to end gloriously. I want it to leave an amazing memory in all of our minds, not something that over the years has been abused and beat to death. I know I got a little bit off track, but that's kind of what Warcraft means to me. I'll play Classic. I never got to experience endgame vanilla content. I definitely won't be playing daily because I work full time. I'll probably make a little afternoon time slot, maybe one day after work or on the weekend, apart from our usual 2 time slots on Saturday and Sunday morning, because it's a really fun game to play, and I'll probably play it with some of the people on Discord and people in the community because it's a really fun social game. It'll probably be a party filled with people, and it'll feel a little bit like Make Love Not Warcraft, but I still remember leveling alts back in high school on Friday nights, and doing the Barons and doing the Foothills and Westfall and Darkshore, and it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. It'll be something. I just want them to do Battle for Azeroth right. It started off strong. The cinematics are amazing. All the pieces are there to have an amazing climax. I just hope to God they don't fuck it up. They've had all the time in the world. They have all the resources in the world. I just want it to be amazing. And I'm sure many of you agree. And if you made it this far in the video, I really thank you. It's a little bit of I'd say almost ramble that sort of detoured from initial reaction of excitement to a lot of nostalgia and reminiscing. But I think that's what Warcraft is to a lot of us, particularly Classic. Because let's face it, some people will want to try Classic to see what it's all about, But those people will probably quit by level 20. Let's face it, the graphics and the gameplay mechanics are simply not something you can compare to today's video games. So people will get that little hit, they'll hit level 10 and they'll effing leave. They won't grind to level 60, no one will do it. Us older timers, us veterans, us old soldiers will probably carry on and go through STV and have a lot of fun. And then hopefully I'll see some of you guys in the end game. And we'll see if we can take a crack at Naxxramas. That's going to be the real skill check. But, you know, we'll have fun with it. We'll have fun with it. Why not? That's what life is all about. But I really hope Battle for Azeroth lives up to all the hype and excitement, because the past few months have been very difficult as a Warcraft player, as a Warcraft fan, and even more difficult as a World of Warcraft content creator, because it's all felt the same. Particularly on the auction house, it's the same strategies. I've been using the same methods, the same frame of mind. And yeah, at a certain point when it comes to flipping and trading items, it does become the same. But at least back in the day with the different expansions, we had different gear, different mounts, cool things. This time around, I'm selling old items for as much as the new ones are. It's been a lazy expansion in some regards. And I just hope to God if they get one thing right, it's the damn story. So that's my hope, that's my wish. And I'll see you guys in the classic WoW streams and in the live streams when the new patch releases. I hope to see you there. Please keep it spoiler free. I'll see you on the Discord. I'll see you in the comments. Until then, Ninja Kuma out. Bye. Please don't fuck it up. Please. Either that or get Chris Mensid back in there. At least he knows what the fuck he's doing.